How's it going, everyone? Let's do something real quick. Alright, let's go and shut down the music for a little bit. Yo, how's it going? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Josafat Emiliano, just doing a random Saturday live because I was M.I.A. all week long. Let's go and take the shades off for a little bit. I gotta catch you up on what's happened because I didn't do the live for my community on Monday, and then Wednesday we didn't go live again because we had a family thing, which I'm about to tell you what all happened. Let's just first of all, how's everyone doing? If you're jumping on and you want to comment, go for it. I'll be able to highlight it. If you have a question, want to give a shout out, go for it. Right now, I'm giving a shout out to my cousin Rafi, and Aimstad Gangsta, something like that. On who are watching on Instagram. Yeah, a lot has happened. I want to just jump on and do a live and just talk about what's happened. So let's just start off at the beginning of the week. Remember that camera that I was praising so much, that I was enjoying so much, that I was loving. Not even a few months in, and it's starting to give me problems. And it's, for some reason, the help desk is not located in this country; it's in another country. And there's like a language barrier, so it's through emails, and we've been just having to try to figure out. I wish it was as simple as can I just send this back to who I bought it from? I bought it from Amazon. Can I just send it back and get it replaced or something? Because I mean, I love the camera. I love how it worked. It was beautiful. It's just, for some reason now my computer's no longer reading it. They said something about some kind of a firewire download that it needs, or upgrade that it needs, and I'm like, well, yeah, no problem, but it has no way to connect to the computer. So, because the computer just doesn't recognize it. Of course, it could be my computer. My computer's old and older than dirt. No worries. So a lot of time I was spending a lot of time troubleshooting and problem solving, trying to figure out that. So I decided to jump on again, using and for streaming. I couldn't jump to my other the Sony camera, because that one I can't stream too long or else it starts to overheat, but I can record with it. So I went back even older to my GoPro. I'm like, let's just plug it in and make it work. So that's why you see, if I get too close, my head looks bigger or something. The depth of field is very off, but don't worry, it is what it is. If needs be, I can always jump on my webcam and boom, you have that. But anyway, that's what happened Monday, why I didn't do the live. Just things were not going on well. And then, of course, a lot of you found out about my uncle passing away. And so that's why Wednesday we did the memorial service, and then Thursday was the actual funeral. And I appreciate all of those who reached out and showed love to my family, my cousins, myself. It was in the end, it turned out to be a very beautiful event of celebrating a man who did so much for the kingdom and did so much for the community, and just he was greatly honored. A lot of people came out to pay their respects and to honor him, and to oh man, it's starting to get warm, and to just to be with us. And so my dad's little church was packed way more than I remember it. You know, it took me back to the old times when we used to have really packed houses. So that's what happened this week. No, another thing happened too. I started a new job, a new career, and actually it's right up my alley, where I get to create more stuff. I get to lead other men and in the field, and so I'll talk more about that. But basically, I'm going to be changing a lot of things. So this is just kind of a quick announcement for those of you in my community. I know I was doing the men, the Sacred Men Co's. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it up here. I was doing the Sacred Men Co's Monday morning mindsets, but at 11. But I think I'll be changing that now to after work, so it'll probably be more in the afternoon, like 5, 6, possibly 7 on Mondays. Either way, it might be more beneficial because a lot of the guys couldn't jump on the live because they were at work or something, but maybe now you'll be able to jump onto the live. But those are for men in our for the single men of faith in my community, my Sacred Men's Co community. If you're a single man of faith and you are looking for a community, people to grow with, to build with, and just to compare notes as we do this life, by all means, go to sacredmens.com. Oh, sorry, sacredmens.co. And from there, there's a chance if you want to talk to me, you can schedule that. But if you go underneath, there's a big button that says join our Facebook group. And from there, you can click on it. It'll take you straight to the Facebook group. Answer the quick questions, and then you're in, my man. It's starting to grow. I love it. And it's just a great, safe place for men to come compare notes, to encourage each other, and to build each other up as we are working towards our purpose journey. Find empowerment. So, but yeah. So also, I'm also going to be changing the hours on the Hey Rockstar show. Hey Rockstar show, we were doing it at 5:55 just because I like the way it sounded. But now we're moving it to 7:35 Central. I've already alerted my guests for this month, and they've agreed to change times. So now the show will be at 7:35 Central, 5:35 Pacific, 8:35 Eastern time. Other than that, y'all, I just want to jump on. It's been forever. I wanted to remind you what I look like. Try out the new camera, my old camera, and see how it works. I'm hoping to get this little jib camera fixed. Not jib. I'm hoping to get it fixed so we can get back on it because I love it. It's a good little camera. So it makes no sense. It's not even 6 months old with me and it's already acting up. So we'll get that fixed. If anyone knows anything about troubleshooting, it's called the Insta360 link. Let your boy know. I'd love to get this thing on the way and working again. Maybe I should try connecting to my old laptop and see if I can get her powered up that way. Other than that, I just wanted to give a shout out to y'all and talk about. Well, I didn't really have talk. I wanted to talk about death, but not in a bad way. Like, is there a good way to talk about death? A lot of you know. I guess I'll focus on the men, the value that I bring to them. For those of you who are looking for resources, there's a book by an economist named Aaron Clary called The Bachelor Pad Economics, the book on Bachelor Pad Economics. And it's just a pretty big, it's just detailed on single living. And he breaks it down, not just economically living, but, household, self-groom. He just goes out. It's like he's like a big dad that a lot of men never had. And it's some great advice. But the very first chapter, and when I read it, it kind of, at first I thought it was odd, but then it made sense because it's kind of started off as a mindset. Because the first chapter he talks about death. And he talks about, like, in your face, you got to understand death is inevitable. It's going to happen. We're here for a moment and then we're gone. And the sooner you realize that your life is finite, the sooner you can get off your high horse and get to working on something of value, to stop wasting time and do something with this time that you have right now. So it's a pretty harsh, like almost like a big brother dad just kind of telling their son, hey, get your head out of your, and remember, at the end, life is gonna end. It's what you do with the moment you have now that matter. So get out there and stop wasting time and do something with your life. Get something going. And a lot of us, 2 years or 3 years ago now, back when I had another uncle and a cousin who had passed away the same year, back to back. That was, and they were arguably, to my understanding, arguably my uncle was like the healthiest of all my uncles, the youngest one by far, the most active one, uh, considerably more young and flexible than my dad is. And then of course my cousin was also the one who was like in the pro ball, and he was very professional, very athletic, all that stuff. And things happen. I'm not gonna go into the details. In the passing, it hurt. It was sad. We honored them because they at least left legacy. But it, to me, in the afterthought of, or just in reflection afterwards, I started realizing, life is not guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed so many more years, because anything can happen, especially once I started learning about life insurance and those policies, and how death is something that happens at all of us. And now I work for a company here, an oilfield company, as a safety manager, so I definitely am aware of things that can short change your life. And I'm not saying this to be gloom or be negative, but it's sobering. It's sobering to know that tomorrow could be my last day. So what am I going to do with the time I've been gifted with today? Gratitude is a great place to start. I love that one of my mentors yesterday reminded us, hey, today, the rest of the day, just take out your journal and practice gratitude. Read something empowering and uplifting towards the area that you want to grow. And we need those memories. We need people to remind us of practicing gratitude. But at the same time, we also need to stop wasting time and do something. There's people who can benefit from your life lessons, that can benefit from your experiences, that they want you to lead them or just want to spend time with you. I had another friend who is she's been doing mentorship mindsets too, and not too long ago she did something on the 5 love languages, a mastermind on the 5 love languages, and it was good to sit in that class and revisit the 5 different love languages: words of affirmation, gift giving, physical touch, quality time, and the other one escapes me, acts and services. And then there's a little quiz. And of course, for the longest time, I thought words of affirmation was my main thing because I was a speaker, I was a communicator, I always talked positive. But then I realized the more I got to meet people left and right, and the more community I built, the less time I had to offer. And so I had to become kind of more zealous with my time, my quality time, because honestly, quality time is my main love language. Who I choose to spend time with is what I want to. So what am I going to do with this time that I'm allowed? It's the most valuable asset I possess. So when I make time to be with you, when I make time to sit with you, when I make time to share, break bread, or whatever, a phone call, a video conference, it means that I'm taking it away from someone else. It's one of the most valuable things I have. So that's me showing my love, demonstrating my love, one of my main love languages. Anyways, and for some people, they just want to spend time with you because you bring something to their table. You bring life, you bring hope, you bring so much joy, you bring something of valuable, again, dare I say it, to their lives. And so stop wasting time by not giving of yourself. Stop wasting time by not building that dream you have. Stop wasting time by not doing the thing that is stopping you from advancing, from move forward. Men, women, remember, tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow could be the last day you're here on earth. So today, do that thing that you've been putting off. Do that one activity that's going to boost you forward. I remember one time talking to my one of my coaches that I had to fire procrastination as one of my employees. I love procrastination. Procrastination is something that's been very beneficial, but I started seeing it through the right limelight. I stopped looking at it as it was something of me wasting time, but rather as a boundary that I put to protect myself, to protect my time from others, to protect whatever, and or to stop from just doing things just to do things. And I had to say, but you're also starting to get in the way of that which really matters to me. And I had to dismiss, like, I appreciate what you did for me in the past. Procrastination. Moving forward, your services are no longer required for my business, for my life, for where I need to go. Thankfully, I now have boundaries that can help me say no to time wasters, no to meaningless ventures, and I can focus on what needs to be done to be purely invested in the rest of this life that I have, because tomorrow's not guaranteed to me. So I guess that was just the thought that I wanted. And of course, this week, reminded again with another passing of another relative that time is not guaranteed, but yet what a legacy he left, from everyone who went up and shared and talked about him. And it just reminded me that I too have so much more to give. I've done a lot in the past. Yes, I have. I'm thankful. Matter of fact, a few weeks ago, we had a missionary friend who came to speak at our church. And beforehand, we went to go eat. And as we were talking, we were just talking about when we met each other 20 something, almost 30 years ago. And then we were talking about mutual friends we had. And then I was sharing some of the adventures, some of my they're about to go in the mission field, and I was sharing some of my stories in the mission field. And as I was sharing all this experience, I realized to myself, oh my gosh, I've done a lot already, but yet I'm still not done. So stop, and I need to just stop wasting the time and get up. So anyway, sobering fact, tomorrow's not promised. So whatever you need to do, write it down first. Be grateful for what you have done. Be grateful for what you have today. And then what you need to work on for tomorrow, working towards that, just get up and do the first step or the next step. Not the first step, the next step you need to take towards that dream. Because people are waiting for your story. People are waiting for your product. People are waiting for your lessons, your leadership. For you to come out and be the best you've ever been. Anyway, that's all I was going to share with you guys. Just catch you up on where I'm at now. I've got a new career path that I'm starting on as a safety manager. I'm helping create courses for that too. That's funny. And I'm also going to be working on Sacred Men Co's. We're moving the time for the Monday mindset. It's going to be later in the evening as opposed to in the mornings. And of course, Hey Rockstar is on Wednesday now at 7:35 Central. So go ahead and change your times accordingly. We have a great guest for this week. A man from San Antonio, motivational speaker. Has he got a powerful story? And then we have another guy all the way from California to end the month with guests on the following week. It's a great month. I'm glad you're on this journey with us. And so enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Let me put the shades on because it's starting to become the signature mark. So until Wednesday, y'all, just much love, many blessings. I'm Josafat Emiliano. Can't wait to see you again.